Joshua, what is going on here?
We're filming the very first episode of You've Been Deserted!
Yeah,
Finally, dude, it literally took, what, 6 months it's been?
Yeah.
Brandon's here, by the way. So what makes this show different is that every time we film, I'm gonna show you a recipe, then we're gonna take that recipe from the start of it to a finished concept. And it won't always be a cake, sometimes it might be a tart or a pie. I might even cook dinner.
Can you make like a Spam cake?
No, yeah, maybe. We are making a mayonnaise cake.
Yes.
It's gonna be so gross, but I tested it out and it's actually really delicious.
All right, so what are we working on today?
So I thought for the first episode, the best thing would be for us to make a birthday cake because it's literally our birthday. Today's the first day.
Yeah, but nobody gets birthday cakes on their actual birthday. I mean, they're babies.
It could be a new thing. Well, you're not gonna feed the birthday cake to, shut up, Brandon. We're gonna make a banana cake. That's why I have these gnarly bananas here.
These bananas look quite sad.
They took their clothes off.
Ew.
But when you're baking with bananas, you want bananas that have Dalmatian-y spots like this because it means there's more sugar development. The green ones are gross.
Okay, so garbage bananas equals tasty bananas.
Yes.
Copy that.
Are you guys ready? Okay, we're gonna get all of our dry ingredients into the bowl. So here's the sugar. We've got our leaveners here. This is baking soda.
What are leaveners?
Little salt. It's the thing that makes the cake rise. We got our flour. So here's a trick. So instead of having to sift all this, just put it on the whisk and let it sift for you. Put the whisk on it. You know, I've made this recipe like a million times and developed it, but I still have to follow along.
What if I wanted to follow along?
So you can go to you'vebeendeserted.com and you can print it. See, I've already made marks as to what see, this is how you stay organized. You can go right down there to you'vebeendeserted.com and there's all the recipes are there. See how, look at it. It's all whiskified now. That's gonna go all in your camera. We're gonna take our vinegar and add it to our almond milk alternative. This can be actual milk if you want to make this non-vegan. It can be soy milk, cashew milk, dog milk.
Gross, man.
Over the line.
It's gross. So the vinegar is going to react with the baking soda and the salt, and then we'll get some rise. Anywho, I'm going to add my vanilla to one of them. How about water? So now we've got 3 components here for our wet ingredients. We're gonna add 2 of the components and then half of 1. It doesn't really matter. What we're trying to do is not add all the moisture at once. We leave a little bit back. So we create this sort of brownie batter, which gets all the lumps out, and then we add the remainder of our liquid. So we're gonna add the milk mixture, and then we'll add the oil. Oh, it's struggling. And then we'll add like half of this vanilla. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Come on, girl, you're gonna be all right. Come on. All right, turn it up. We're gonna get those lumps out and then we'll add the remainder and then our bananas. Bananas though, we have to sort of meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
All right, that looks pretty good. Just see, it's coming together. It looks less like oatmeal and more like cake batter. So now on low, I'm gonna add the remainder of our moisture. I love bananas, but mashed bananas is one of the grossest textures and sounds on the planet.
And if you don't have this tool, you could give them to Grandpa and have him chew them up into mush.
It's the worst texture ever. It's like what a mama bird spits into her baby bird's mouth. So we're gonna add the bananas in. Oh my God, it smells so good though. So my batter looks pretty good. I'm gonna get my pans and my pan spray and then we'll get them into the oven to bake. I'm gonna taste it first actually.
What's it taste like?
It don't got eggs in it. This is a 9-inch pan. I think the recipe says it makes 4 8-inch. It'll make 4 9-inch too, or it'll make 8 6-inch, or 16 4-inch.
You lost me at math.
All right, I'm gonna put some little pieces of parchment paper in the bottom. Just something at the bottom to keep it from sticking too much. Ooh, this could be a good like slow-mo, like.
Slow-mo moment.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So each one of these takes about 3 cups of batter. Now we're gonna get them into the oven, preheated 350 degrees.
What if you don't have slow-mo when you're filling up your cake pans?
Then you'll just be sad. So we'll set a timer for we won't, because I don't use timers. Cakes are out of the fridge, super cold. These cakes are dense and they don't dome a whole lot, but I'm still gonna shave the top because garbage cake! I gotta taste it because I haven't had cake in a while either. I'm not even gonna swallow it. When you were a kid, did you ever have those chocolate dipped bananas? And you like, they come frozen and the chocolate's all cracky and delicious.
Cracky chocolate is my favorite kind of chocolate.
Is it really?
Like chocolate on something cold.
Strawberries.
Yeah. Well, actually, I hate strawberries.
You hate strawberries?
Yeah.
Who hates strawberries?
Dude, we used to feed them to my turtle when I was a kid, and they would go bad, and I just can't now. They just remind me of turtle farts.
Why does it not surprise me that you had a turtle? So we're gonna use the same buttercream. We're just gonna trap the crumbs in. It's a very light coat. But I wanna know what you guys wanna see. Since this is the very first season, I have this one planned out. We're gonna be doing lots more. So put down below what would be like your fantasy episode.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, like,
Okay.
careful what you wish for.
Okay,
there.
what is your wish list? What would you like to see? Maybe it's something you've never seen on YouTube in the food world.
There you go.
So my day job, my real job, I work for a company that's a food importer. We import like pastry bags and sprinkles, which we'll use later. We also import tart shells. And I love these little guys. So I'm gonna coat this with white chocolate because when we add the pastry cream, it's gonna make this soggy after a while. So I want this to stay as fresh as possible. So when you eat the tart, it's crunchy, but then you get the nice like texture of the fruit and the pastry cream. So I'm gonna coat it with a little bit of melted white chocolate. So my job within the food is kind of like the creative director, if you will. I take all of our, empty shells and the things that we sell and I put them together and make concepts out of them. By the way, if you guys want to see a lot of those, I post a lot of that on Instagram. All right, so I'm gonna just coat a bunch of these and we're gonna fill them with this delicious pastry cream. Sprinkle time! If you guys know me, or you know my work, I love sprinkles. The coolest thing about my job is that I actually get to come up with sprinkle blends. And these are some. We'll put the link below if you want to get some of those. We call them graffiti sprinkles. I don't know why I came up with that name, but we did a long time ago. All right, slow-mo sprinkle time. You ready, Brandon?
I try to play you, baby, smarter than that. I'm looking for a good vibration. Shawty celebrate, but ain't no celebrations here. Trying to get paid, yeah.
What you doing there, buddy?
Washing my hands, dude.
Oh.
You can never be too careful nowadays, and I gotta touch some sprinkles.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like our, our paper towel holder?
Oh, yeah.
What should we name him?
I think his name, what should we name him? Gary.
Gary had a burrito for lunch. So we got our awesome sprinkle blend. Now my hands are clean. There's no easy way to do this. Just gonna kind of pick the cake up and push and smush them on. Push and smush.
Do the old push and smush.
This is gonna be called push and smush. You want a really big bowl here because otherwise we're still gonna go everywhere. I'm gonna stack these babies using dowel rods. If you wanna see how I do this step by step, wait for the wedding cake episode because I'm gonna break it all down. But right now I'm just gonna do it.
Hey, wait.
What?
Can we montage this like a music video?
Yeah. All right, our cakes are stacked. Now it's time to glaze. I have a little bit of chocolate mirror glaze here that is melted slightly. If you want this recipe, it's gonna be on the website. I will show you in a future episode how to make this stuff. Let's do some drips. Very slowly, like feeding a baby. I'm gonna alternate colors of my tarts because I have 4 different colors here, all around the bottom. Yes, it looks so cool. So now I'm gonna set up for all my fruit and my glaze, and then happy birthday to us, guys.
Yeah.
All right, you can stop now. Stop, Brandon! These are like puffed rice coated in chocolate and then coated in shiny.
I want one.
They're good. You want one? Oh, you got it! Woo! All right, let's do this. I mean, how's that for a birthday cake?
That's a solid birthday cake.
Right? Happy birthday to us, from us, for you, by us,
Yeah.
for whatever. Anyways, we're gonna be posting every 2 weeks until we get this all sort of rolling. So in the meantime, you guys go down there, hit the notification button so you know when we're gonna be posting, and then also hit subscribe. The banana cake recipe is down there, and also a link to our Instagram page. So that is where you're gonna see everything in between and also know when we're posting things. And if you guys make something inspired by a project that we do here, it doesn't matter if it's pastry, savory, it could be an art project. Just hashtag you've been deserted so we will see it, and maybe you'll be featured on the show one day. I'm super excited for the rest of this season. Until next time, guys.
Kick it, sip a little bit of this liquid. She be screaming, whip! I be like, alright. Welcome to me casa, make yourself at home, do your do. Welcome to my pad, this your lab, go create your move. Lemon in my nigga, oh I love a figure. Girl, you know you dope, I don't care what others picture. Be yourself, how you see yourself, cause I see you perfect. How you laugh, how you giggle at my jokes, that makes me nervous. Put your sundress on.